as we find ourselves in Elturel, as it happened so fast before your very eyes. The compendium, a shining orb of shedding of its holy light upon Elturel as it turned black and bathing the city into darkness. After a brief moment, and all remains in the city of this massive crater, the remnants of Elturel and of a disarray. As you are called upon aid to find local survivors and escort them to nearby caravans, beginning to feel the true nature of this place happening before your eyes. And for those that have played Descent into Inverness, this is the introduction before that campaign.
Yeah, that's the part we missed. Cool.
As this is the land we play on, the overview of the Sea of Swords and the Forgotten Realms from the Field of Dead and elturgard in the distance, as well as the great city of Baldur's Gate and many other beautiful landscapes of Candlekeep, known for its rich history and knowledge over the thousands of years that it's dwelled here. As you guys begin to see this and wander around the areas and catch your bearings, I'd like you to introduce your characters one by one and what their purpose is here, seeing this great glory in the sky and realizing quickly enough everything that you knew and loved is going to shambles. As call to action, helping survivors and helping people get back to the caravans before it leaves the Baldur's Gate before the end of days. As we'll start with individuals in our party to introduce their character, the name, maybe where they came from, or potentially maybe they want to keep it a secret and just tell about their personal appearance.
Guess I'll go first. I'm Ilrandar. I am a wood elf from Evermeet. I was a member of the Royal Cartography group that surveyed the island, and I had a long and fruitful career, but I grew tired after about 100 years in, had a midlife crisis, joined a monastic monastery, became a monk, was kind of a sensate. He wants to experience everything. So he's moved from Evermeet over to the Sword Coast, and think of like Kung Fu. He's just kind of wandering, going from town to town, experiencing what life is like on the Sword Coast. And then when he heard of issues over at elturgard, he went over to help. So he's about 5'8". He's got spiky hair, pointy ears, very few possessions. He's got very simple clothes and a quarterstaff in his hands, trusty pair of sandals, and he's out to help and experience everything he can on the Sword Coast.
I'm Kurthrax. I am basically just a wandering warlock looking to do the same, just see the sights. Called to aid here, and that's really it. Everything's just kind of going to shit.
Shaka Dumbuck is a ranger orc female that has been leading and guiding people into the woods on different hunting expeditions and stuff. Currently unemployed and just kind of going around town seeing what she can do for some money and help. And you can notice her long bow that's well loved and cared for.
My name is Velvet Frigid. I am a human druid from... well, we don't need to discuss that. I am here to, let's say, help everyone who I have come across. And if they lose anything, it is not my fault.
I am the great Remy Lachat, a traveling tabaxi bard who people say that he's a con artist, but he knows he's a performer. He is he's quite tall for a tabaxi, about 5 foot tall, black fluffy fur, and piercing yellow eyes. And he's trying to entertain through Armageddon, essentially.
All right, thank you for your introductions. For those that have their characters' names placed, this is just for anybody who wishes. On the right-hand side, you'll see a cogwheel. You can go to display, and you'll see a display name there. You can obviously change your name to your character's name. For those that want to interact with your character, maybe they don't want to look at your character's token, and maybe want to see the bottom of it instead. And for those that don't want to have big avatars that take half of the screen, you can go to the audio and video setting. You can go to video display, player video and avatar size, and you can change that to names only. It's convenient for a lot of people, so it doesn't take that much space on your screen. Anyways, as we'll continue onwards, as you eventually arrive towards the caravan, several refugees have already began to gather the small collection of cots and tents and wagons, makeshift caravans, as they're trying to get as many survivors out of Elturgard as soon as possible, as Elturel is slowly no more but a crater. As whatever's conspired here, majority of the people have been lost, unknown to where they had vanished, or maybe they died, unknown. As you do come across an individual named Dara, as they begin to kind of rush towards you, as they see fit to aid in the situation of what has happened. You there! You! She points towards all 5 of you. You look like adventurers. I need help. There are missing people. We can't leave without them. Could you help me fetch them? As you see along the side, you see a rather individual. Looks like he's standing protective along his side, as well as a goat as well, named Clyde. What do you answer before Dara as she asks for aid?
Where should they be?
They're all around what is left of Elturgard. We need to find everybody. The smith, the miller, the innkeeper.
Well, I mean, there are certain certain professions with higher priorities than others in this situation. Who do you recommend we should look for first? Like a doctor?
We need the survivors as much as possible. William the Smith would be a good suggestion. Recruiting him, we could recover many weapons as possible. The miller, she's really good with tools and supplies. And the innkeeper, the fabled fawn. We can't leave without them, but it's dangerous to go back in there. For us, of course. I was curious if you were capable of hands. You look well equipped and well armed.
Weapons, huh? That might be a good place to start.
Okay, where's the miller or the smithy?
As they point deeper into the destroyed place of Elturgard, where you had left from the calamity that had conspired. So there's still remnants left of Elturgard deep into the city in the crater.
Well, once more into the breach, my friends.
Always wanted to join an adventuring party. This sounds like fun. I say we do it.
As long as I get something out of it.
Same.
So you guys can choose which area you want to go for first. Each area's location. You can either go to the smith, the miller, or the innkeeper.
Smith?
The smith sounds like a great place to begin.
I'll take the smith, sure.
Alright. As you guys begin to travel deep into the destruction of Elturgard, you see remnants of burnt objects. As you guys roll a perception check. Maybe see something that maybe you don't want to conspire to see.
Let's go. Perception check. First roll of the game. And it's a bad roll. Let's go.
It's always good to roll perception. A good roll to get off the charts.
Right.
Hey, if you stick around long enough, in May we do our anniversary and we let people roll physical dice for these games.
Oh, fun. I can roll even worse than when I do in virtual. Talking to a man who has rolled 5 physical nat 1s in a row. Twice.
Alright, for those that are high, perception of 10 or higher, eventually ascertain a couple things. Some of you see, sadly, corpses of people that did not make it out. From women to children to elderly men. You see a doll, you see a couple things. You even see a poor canine that was lost in the rubble. As no one had a chance to get out quick enough. It happened so suddenly and so fast.
Can I see the dog? Can I help the dog?
The dog's long gone.
Oh.
As you begin to move through the city itself, eventually making it towards the location. After a good 30 minutes of travel, you eventually spot what looks like a door before your eyes.
Oof, I love that door. That is a nice door.
The gold spilling out's pretty cool.
Bring you to a map.
Those tiefling horns?
How wide is the gap in that door, would you say? About like a foot or two?
Currently, at the moment, it is locked from your perspective. It's just
Oh, it is locked. Okay,
Yeah,
it is
it's
not
closed.
open. In the
It's
picture,
not
it is open. Got you.
Yeah, it's just
Okay.
for it's like not locked, it's closed, but there's maybe it's not enough to see in through it, I'd say.
Okay. Okay, that's what I wanted. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna cast a light on myself.
Alright. Someone's unconscious on my screen already for some reason. I think oh yeah, because I didn't
Damn, Tabaxi's taking a nap.
oh I didn't share I didn't connect the token, the HP and the stats properly on that one. And then the vision. I thought I did, but I guess I didn't. And then same with one of the other players, which I hadn't yet. Thought I did. Alright, cool. Alright, yeah, so this is kind of what you see, basically. As you kind of see the entrance, you can see there's a building of a single-story building with the features of a small statue guarded beside it. You can roll a religion check if you like to identify what this religion symbol suggests, likely. As besides that, the sky is filled with dust and smoke in the area. It's rather dimly lit. Buildings are nestled close to the hillside, which casts a deep shadow throughout the day. The deepest might obscure creatures lurking in the distance. For those who got a 12 or higher, you identify the symbol as Torm, a faded marks of an old display, suggesting this place was once a temple, the god of duty and loyalty. As you see before you, the two double doors leading of the building is ajar. So yes, it's slightly opened, but not fully opened. You can welcome to open the door if you want further. If you trust yourself, of course.
I have some pretty good dark vision with being an orc. I'm willing to slowly approach using a little bit of stealth and peek through the doorway.
Sure, you can roll a stealth check. And if you want to peek through it, very carefully, you can roll a sleight of hand to make less noise.
I wasn't opening the door.
Oh, you're just peeking through. My apologies.
Yeah, literally, whatever crack is there, I'm just
You
looking
see a
through.
crack, you see just darkness, you can see maybe a little bit of what is conspired in there. You can see small bits of wood, some shattered pottery, and some tapestries adorned, but you can't really grasp a grandeur of the whole place.
And my dark vision's 120 doesn't work.
Yes, but you only see a crack of what you can see in there.
Fair. Okay. Look safe, guys, and I push or wave you guys forward. Anybody better at opening this door?
Sleight of hand, right?
Yeah, you can move your token as you freely on the screen. You can move forward to the door and try to roll sleight of hand. If you want to make it's ideally to make less noise.
Yeah. I could probably try that. Let's see. An 11.
I'm
13.
going
You
to
got a 13.
hold up.
Oh, right.
I'm
+2.
going to bardic inspiration.
That's
too late.
not how that works. Yeah, you have to do it before.
You have to do it before.
Guidance
yeah.
is the same way. Like for the
Been
next
so
action,
long.
like for the next action of the druid, I want to give them guidance on it,
Hold up. Oh yeah.
which
As you
is let
begin
me
to
It's been a
open
long
it,
time since I've done bardic.
as you begin
Since
to
I've been
pry
an
open the
active
door,
bard.
you can see inside with 13. You made it quiet enough that it doesn't make quite much noise. As you see inside this rather small square, it's dirty, dusty, and mostly empty. Wherever footprints dust indicates there had been a lot of traffic going through here recently. As you see a set of bronze double doors set against the north wall. The door leads unknown, but you begin to see before you as the lighting in this place is rather dim, as unknown to whatever this place was once. It looked like it was potentially a place of worship, as you see a holy water font in the distance, but over in the corner.
Am I able to scan the room to see if there's anything lying on the floor?
Or you can roll a perception check for traps if you like.
A perception check with what?
Perception check, just a perception check.
you get a D4 to that. Is that the druid rolling that?
Correct.
Rolling. Yes, then you get a D4 because of guidance. You
That's
get an extra
use.
D4 to that.
Kind of rub, you slap the back of them, giving them guidance.
Yeah, I did that out here. But yeah. Oof.
So that-
if only that was a perception and not a persuasion.
That's wrong. That's persuasion. You'll have to roll perception.
Oh, sorry. The D4 is a 3.
Take that 3 though. That's a good number.
You have to re-roll your perception because you rolled persuasion.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
You're persuading the trap.
Even better.
One
Let's
left.
go.
A 19
Go.
is a good one, and you don't even need the D4. As you begin to convey the area, you realize quickly enough that double door is trapped.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
To potentially disarm it, you'll need some thieves' tools.
Ho 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 ho. You
there's
know
any
who
ropes in the
has
party.
those?
Go for it.
You can tell, but ideally it's trapped, and it might trigger some likely a collapsing door, or potentially a spike trap, or even something even worse, unknown to whatever it conveys. It's probably not a good idea to forcefully open it.
Okay, go Go get that trap.
Gonna stand as far away from the door as possible.
I am outside.
For the rest of you, as the trap, can anybody disarm the trap? That's the question.
Fortunately, I only have a forgery kit.
I do not. I am not a rogue.
So if you don't have one, for flavor's sake,
Oh, thieves'
you have
tools.
some. You have thieves' tools.
Yes,
So
actually,
then you can do it.
I'll do it. Change of plans.
As Velvet, you stepped on the trap.
Oh,
Oh no!
Okay. I didn't see that.
You're not supposed to. You did see it though, as it triggers.
Velvet is not very smart. Okay.
Roll me a dexterity saving throw. As it begins
Ooh,
to.
sorry, I had to get up for a quick second.
As
Me.
the weight underneath of you gives way as the trap is opened, as you begin to plummet, as rocks begin to collide onto you.
11.
It's a fail, sadly. As you do take damage as rocks begin to compile on you, hurting you for 5 points of bludgeoning.
Ooh, fun.
Oh, I forgot to turn that off. Oh god, blood everywhere.
Everywhere.
I
Oh,
forgot.
yeah, that's a lot of blood.
Yeah, are you
Those rocks
okay?
those rocks hit some arteries, guy.
Velvet will live another day, but I would like some help. You know,
Can I?
blocking the wound.
How deep is the hole?
It's not that deep. It's 5 feet, but the rocks compiled from below.
Does anybody have move earth?
No.
No?
No.
Okay, I would like to cast... wait, we have a strong boy, don't we?
You could easily just grab them, and get them out of the situation.
Okay, well then I would
Guidance.
like to cast guidance on myself.
Alright.
Basically, pat my chest and be like, I got this, and then what roll do you want?
Roll me athletics as you use your muscles to reach
Athletics.
your hand in there and help Velvet get out. A
Oof,
3
and
with
this
a
is why-
guidance won't help. As you
I
try,
know,
you struggle and push.
That's
7 is
enough.
not enough.
not enough.
Does anybody else want to help?
Okay, I'll say
Yeah,
in
I'll try.
Elvish, Corellian guide my actions and cast guidance on myself,
Ooh.
and then I will try an athletics roll to grab
Okay.
the druid.
You do. You quickly grab around like brothers in arms, like their arm, and lift them out of it.
Hey, be careful of these floors.
I like to imagine Velvet went just confidently up to go disarm the trap, and then just stumbled over his own feet. Like an idiot.
As you notice, this was a trap to begin with. This was a trap, booby trap door. Whoever's here does not want you to be here. Whatever that noise conveyed likely alerted them, but unknown to where they are. You may roll a potential investigation around the vicinity besides the door that's been trapped. Maybe there's something more here that doesn't meet the eye. As 11 is a fail, but anybody who got a 13 or higher, you begin to notice this the holy water font in the distance. You can see that a phrase on there.
Nope.
As it's on the
Is it-
stonework, I will give you the information, what it says.
What language is it?
It's
Offer
common.
and pass freely. Oh, okay. Offer and pass freely. I'm just gonna stick a gold coin in there and see what happens.
As you begin to stick a gold coin in there, it doesn't do anything.
Okay. Well, I'm
As
out of
it looks
ideas.
like you look at it, you can roll a medicine check to look into the font.
So roll a what?
Medicine.
Medicine check to look into the font.
You notice there is some crusted dry blood.
Ooh.
It looks like it needs an
Oh.
offering.
I don't like
Okay.
where this is going.
Okay, as the warlock, I am very familiar with this. I'm gonna prick my finger
All right.
and squeeze it over the holy water.
You slash yourself for 1 point of damage, so you can take 1 point of damage.
Yes.
As you cut yourself enough that you drip enough blood, as you begin to hear the door begin to push open against it. It opens into a secret room. So now it gets a little bit more scary.
Now I would like to,
stairs.
before I walk in there, I would like to roll an investigation check to look for traps in this area.
You can roll a perception check.
Oh, a perception check. My bad. Not
you don't
much better.
See any traps.
Don't see any traps. You know what? Looks good to me, guys.
Whoa,
Secret
whoa.
room. What could go wrong? Okay. What? You want to go in
stops
first?
you for a second.
Let me try
Okay.
to see if I
peek
can't
their,
see anything.
peek their little head out. 16. You don't see any traps, but you feel like this is a trap going down here.
I'll convey that to everyone. Like, hey, yo, no active traps, but this feels like bad news. I'm not going through it first.
Is there any way we can try and get the double doors open, even if it has that 5-foot hole that, like, we try?
Yeah,
this door?
so when you try it, it's a false door. It doesn't open. So ideally, if you try to open it, the trap would spring on you. Just because of the X.
Okay.
Yeah, it was. That's like why it's like, no, why'd you walk on it?
To be honest, I thought it was one higher what you were.
Yeah, well, you were right on the edge of it, so I assumed that you would be like, okay, I'm not gonna pass that.
Yeah.
Never assume the DM.
By the way, I had this one skill that was called like Goodberry or something like that.
Ooh.
Is there a way I can use it to start healing myself?
You can. So with rules and regulations with Goodberry, since a lot of people take advantage of Goodberry, you can create it, but you can only replenish HP off of it for a prior of. So people can. I've had people in the past just eat all 50 berries and heal 50 hit points.
You can do 50. Yeah, that was 10.
10, yes, correct, but you can like upcast it. So ideally, you can do that if you'd like, but you can. The problem is for the purpose of eating it, is you'll be full after one berry. So overeating it might make you sick.
Because it's like 24 last 24 hours.
So ideally, I had a person eat 5 berries, and the character had a poison condition because they started vomiting like constantly.
How bad off are you on health? Because I
4 out of 9.
4 out of 9. Cool.
I got you. He'll like come up and like put a paw.
Aww.
And be like, here, and then I'll cast Cure Wounds.
You get like one of those toe beans on you. Whoop. Ooh, look at that healing. Ooh, I love the new healing. So strong.
Look at all of that healing.
11 hit points as it restores you to full. The little nicks and bruises still remain, but the cuts and wears of your body heals.
Oh, I must thank you. I did not mean to do that.
Yeah, you owe me a favor later, and I'll like wink.
Yes, if I can summon my good berries, you will be the first to be able to eat them. If I can figure out how to do that.
So the
a bonus action.
Yeah. See,
You just use a first level spell slot, and you'd click on it.
Correct. And then you just deduct on the spell that you use on Roll20.
It's in bonus action. I just can't find it in the. It's like spells. I am.
The layout's kind of weird on the new sheets.
Yeah, I'm getting used to that.
It's very different from the other Roll20, but it's more like D&D Beyond.
Yeah, they're trying to copy it, honestly, but their way is kind of weird. I wish they just updated the 2014 sheets, honestly.
For real. For real.
But the problem is you can't even use the 2014 sheets with the new stuff. It doesn't work. It won't share the compendium over with it.
I know, you have to like straight up copy and paste it in.
It's stupid. Yeah, it's not working.
I
Where
gotta
do you-
say, as a monk, it didn't set up my armor class right or my attack right.
Yeah, did it give you D6s for your martial arts die?
Alright, so what kind of berries
Yeah,
are
it did
you
that for you.
creating from the good berry? What's your favorite berry? Or what kind of berry you like? Or you could make up your own berry.
Probably
Not
just
berries.
blueberries, but for whatever
I
reason,
thought you were
they're
going to do bananas or something.
yeah,
Bananas
they're
are a
blueberries,
berry.
but for whatever reason, they're the shade of magenta,
Alright.
and no one knows why.
What do
Oh,
they
yeah.
taste like? What's their kind of...
Blueberries.
A blueberry, but...
Everything about them is a blueberry,
Okay.
except the color.
Alright, you have 10 of them. You can give it to players. I will let you know with good berries, if a player goes down, you can't force feed a berry to heal them.
Yeah.
They can't eat
I
it, they
would-
can't swallow it, but in combat you can chew on one to heal a hit point. But remember, if you overeat it,
Yeah,
you
you
make
can
it
get
sick.
sick. Where do you check how many you have?
There's no checklist. You just have to remember that you have 10 berries on you, but you can dispute
10?
give berries to people if you want.
Oh, I can distribute them out.
Correct. Yeah.
Then I guess everyone could just have 2.
All right, you get 2 berries.
I'm gonna eat one now.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What are these?
Thank you.
They're called blueberries.
But they're not blue.
Remy's
Look more
like,
like red berries to me.
I don't know
Remy,
why they aren't
um,
blue. Okay, I blame the magic.
you know how
Fair
in, you know how when cats smell something interesting, they make that like stink face. That's what Remy's doing right now.
Yeah.
Is he's sniffing these
That's
berries?
adorable.
Fruit. I'll come in his bag.
Alright. Unknown to what's down below, you can roll a perception check. DC is a high check because it's a lower level. The DC is a 20.
Let's see.
18. Ooh, that was close. Oof.
Guidance, and then I'm gonna cast it.
Perception.
Didn't matter. I thought maybe, just maybe with all those 18s, I might get a good roll. Not today.
None of you know what's down there, but obviously it's dark and
Oh,
Uh,
15's not high
scary.
enough.
no, it's not because it's a
Dang.
whole level down. AKA,
Yeah, that
it's
makes
pretty
sense.
far.
Oh.
Move cautiously.
Yeah, Velvet's gonna hang out in the back.
Over
He already took a pretty big hit and doesn't particularly want to take more.
I'll foolishly agree to go down first, but I'm gonna stealth
He's
first,
got, like,
or
a-
try to,
a
and
welt
press
on
up
his
against the
head.
wall and move down.
I'll go second, and I'll guidance and stealth with you.
If you want to sneak down here stealthily, you can roll a stealth check.
16.
Elf check.
Correct. Be quiet as a mouse.
That's a dirty 20 with the
nice.
guidance.
That's a 21.
That's a nat 20.
Oof.
Let's go!
Remy's
Nat 20s all
quiet.
day.
I mean, he is a cat.
Meow.
Like he has,
Meow.
you know, pretty dark fur. He just kind of blends in.
All right. As you guys begin to convey and get down below, as the corner, who's taking the lead here currently?
I said I would.
Okay.
I think Remy's
I'll
bringing
go
up the
next.
rear. He doesn't want
As you
to
begin to step
risk.
down, from your perspective of your eyes, your elvish eyes, you begin to look around the vicinity of this place. You can see this is a dangerous place itself. You can see what looks like a cult, as rather individuals that drew within Elturel seem fit are in the midst of a sacrificial summon ritual. Very scary indeed. So you see atop the blood-soaked slab is a human bound by chains and surrounded by humanoids wearing molted green and black robes. One of them is in the process of carving a symbol on the man's chest with a jagged knife, while others are chanting in haunting tones. What do you do as you see this before your eyes? So I placed you on the map before everybody else, since you are first.
I have common sign language now, so I am going to try to, making no sound, turn around and convey.
Who's behind you as you're conveying this?
The
I am.
warlock was, yeah.
Alright, the warlock
I
is
do not
behind
speak
you.
sign language.
As you don't understand, you're like, what the fuck?
You making gang signs at me, boy?
Sorry.
A bit meta here, I also have common sign language.
You're too far away.
Yep.
So I'll do real simplified. I'll put my index finger vertical up to my lips to make a silent sound. And then I will point ahead, and then I will give the two fingers up, index and middle finger, to say that I can see two guys, and just convey that back to the group.
Oh shit.
Or to the warlock
Okay.
behind me.
So
He shall be sacrificed to the devils, and we shall rejoice in hell once more, brothers. As you hear more of them chanting. Sorry, go ahead.
Do we want to stop this like a bunk table? Because we're the perfect place to stop this.
I'd stop it.
Yes, we
All
should
right,
stop
cool,
this.
awesome. Then I'm gonna kind of like communicate with the monk to like throw a dart or whatever, and then I'm gonna with the monk I would like to co-attack the two that are trying to sacrifice the man.
I will say that you'll have to re-roll your stealth check for the stairs because you're in a different area. So if the both of you want to do it in a way that gets some surprise on them, you're welcome to. The DC is a 10.
DC is a 10? Alright, cool, awesome. Let me cast guidance on myself real quick to get down the stairs. Never mind, didn't need it.
As the fumble of noise from the elf begins to fumble forward, as they realize quickly, intruders! As we'll roll initiative.
Let's go, initiative. Gotta click on my token, which I now cannot find.
So the rest of you guys, you can reassess yourselves at the stairway from who's next in the list and who's last on the stairwell, as you will progressively move forward.
I think we're already in order.
I think I lost a vision on my token.
Yeah, I think that just kind of happens from when we decided to go in.
Okay.
So just click on your token, and you can roll initiative through the sheet. Or you can use the group initiative button, which is another thing we use. It's a macro, an API that I use in sometimes works. It doesn't work all the time, but you can click on your token, click the purple button. It says group initiative, and it should.
Oh, we're all over
roll.
here. Okay, we're all over here. Never mind.
Half of you guys are, and half of you
swear
are.
to God. Swear to God, I'm good at the game.
I swear to God, I'm good at the game.
It's fine. You know, everybody's fine.
Let's go, Remy. That's how we roll initiative up in here.
Natural 20. In our games, natural 20 automatically goes first, no matter what roll you got. So if you had a 24 and the person got a natural 20, you beat them. So we put them on initiative 30 automatically.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Epic. I can't see anything that's going on, correct? Like, I'm not even down there. Would it be tall enough? Is, like, the wall tall enough for me to, like, climb over?
There is no space. It's so small and narrow in this place. You were stuck behind people. You will have to go through allies. And it'll be rough terrain. And we're not using the new rules with it doesn't count as rough terrain, but in this predicament, it's a narrow tunnel, as it's very tight, as it's kind of hard to get through people. If you're a halfling, you can easily pass through allies easily enough, since you're so small. But
you're a tabaxi, though, so you can just randomly double your movement speed, so it doesn't matter.
No, I can climb.
Climbing won't
You
help
can
for this
climb, but you
situation.
also have feline agility, which on
Oh,
a turn in combat doubles your movement speed.
Oh, you're actually so right. I have never played a Tabaxi
I
before.
play
Um,
Tabaxis a lot. I love playing Tabaxi routes.
yeah,
That's why I didn't play one
What's your
here.
movement speed currently as your Tabaxi? 30 feet?
30.
Right, so you
Yeah.
can double it if you want. You would get in the front of everybody, though. I don't know if you want to be in the front.
I'll still double it just so I can get through into the room.
Alright, you double as you get into the room. As you spend 30 feet doubled, you have 0 speed now.
That's fine. Hello, hello. I am going to cast Fairy Fire.
Let's go. Just
Alright, you can grab one of
This
the area grids instead, since we don't actually have it. It is what size? A cube? 20, is it
20
15?
foot cube.
Alright, there you go. You get to move it where you want.
Yeah, I think right here kind of just gets about everyone. And they have to make
It'll
a...
get 4 targets. It won't get this guy, sadly, because he's outside of the black line.
That's okay. They have to make a
Dexterity
DC
save.
14 dex save.
Alright. 17 and 19 on the 2 cultists. They evaded.
Okay.
As for the bandits, 15 and a 21. None of them get hit.
Oh, shoot. Well, damn. I
rolled
tried.
really well. They have a +1, surprisingly.
Well, darn.
and they
As
all go first.
your face goes pale white as you notice you can't move anymore. You're tired after running that marathon. 'Cause you're on the front
Well,
lines.
shoot. I can't do anything else. I guess I'll end
Guys?
my turn.
Guys?
You have a bardic inspiration that you can hand out.
Oh,
Bonus action.
shoot, yeah. Hold
Is
up.
the movement speed, what is it? Does it cost anything for Tabaxi's movement speed?
No, it does not. They just have to move 0 feet in order to get it back.
Yeah.
Yeah, so next round they can't do
So I
anything
can
until
double
they
it once
rest.
the combat and
Yeah,
then
so
move
you
0
want to bardic anybody, either yourself, can you barter yourself or no?
No, they just can't use it again
No.
until they spend 0 movement.
No, the bardic
No,
inspiration.
I can't. No, I cannot bardic
So
myself.
you can either choose your elf friend or the warlock friend.
I'll choose the elf.
Alright.
I'll bardic him.
As
I'll
you
be
bardic
like,
him,
hey,
get
yo,
some
you take
inspiration.
care of this. Actually,
Let's get a little clover icon as now you have bardic. Enjoy. As-
you do this.
As this guy rushes towards you, you can't be here! Ugh! As he drives his blade into you.
Good.
15 to hit.
Oh, it barely hits.
As it strikes into your chest, dealing 7 slashing. Shing!
Ow.
As this individual sees fit, you shouldn't be here. You will be sacrificed. 14 to hit.
Yeah, it hits.
As you take 5 slashing. Shing!
And I'm down.
As you watch the Tabaxi go down, bleeding out. This individual grabs his crossbow and begins to aim towards the next person in line, our elvish monk. Natural 1, as he fumbles. Let's see what happens to him. A 16. The fumble table, that is an actual good thing. It's not a negative thing. As he does get Lucky Dodge, as it allows him to avoid incoming damage, giving him a +2 against the next attack, aka his ACs rose for 2.
Oh,
for that
so that's
round.
just a positive nat 1. That's
There's
crazy.
positives and negatives, so yes.
That's nuts.
Yeah, so I think it gets positive after 15, so 16, 17, 18, and 20 are positives, the rest are negatives. As this cultist begins to move and step over the body of our little Tabaxi friend and try to stab the monk with the scimitar A 10 is a miss.
Correct.
Okay. What we're gonna do is we're gonna shoot this one. I don't get disadvantage because I'm not shooting through the monk, right?
No, you won't get disadvantage. You're fine. As long as you're not within
Alright,
5
cool.
feet of the enemy.
Oh, okay. Because I know a lot of DMs do
I do it
disadvantage.
only if there is a lot of people in the way.
Okay, yeah, okay.
You only have your friend, which is fine. You can use him as like a holster, you know, or potentially a mounting where you mount your hand on his shoulder and fire.
Right. I need this one to make me a DC 14 saving throw. It is a con save.
Yep, 16 it gets. So it doesn't seem
16
to
it
do
gets?
anything.
It does not do anything.
As your
Shit.
ice power misses and flies through and hits the wall.
Yeah, that's all I can do. Actually,
You're welcome to interchange with players behind you as well. So if you want to move back and get some safety.
oh, I can change back.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
does
you
anybody
can
else want
ask,
to get
you can
into the
ask
room?
the
Oh
orc
no, I want to
behind
do
you.
it for the other way. Does the orc want to come in the room so they can actually make some attacks?
Yes.
Correct. You can switch places.
Okay, cool,
So
awesome.
you can
I'm going
spend
to
some
move
movement. So
myself.
all it does is it eats movement. So it spends an
Okay.
extra 5 feet of movement. So if you want to move
I'm
back,
just gonna
you
move myself over here so they can move into the room, and then I'm gonna let you move
You
me
would
wherever.
have to go through enemies, and you can't, sadly.
No, I'm just moving. I'm just moving myself here
No,
so
I'm
they
moving
come
you
into the room, and
backwards,
then you can.
actually. I'm moving you backwards.
Yeah, I know.
To...
I know. I was just moving my token out of the way
okay.
so you can move them in.
All right.
That's
no
what I
worries.
was trying
As
to
you
do.
watch the orc being taken places and realizing the situation, as you see poor Remy on the ground bleeding out.
You're a ranger with healing spells. If not, I did. It's okay. Just get them off for them.
Yes. So they're. I can't see them really. They're underneath that.
Yeah, they're under
person?
that. Mm-hmm.
They're underneath the
Okay.
middle of the 90-degree angle.
Yeah, I see it. I can get them up, but I can't attack also. But I'm gonna
Is at level
share.
1.
I know. I hate that.
I would prioritize the attack just to get. I
Just allow
Sorry,
them to
Adam.
play their character as they see fit.
my bad.
Yeah.
My bad.
Truthfully, I'm more of an attacker anyway. That I am going to. You said I can use my bow through my friend here, using them as
Correct.
a
You're welcome to.
beautiful.
17. Where are you firing that shot?
The guy that's standing on my friend.
Okay, roll damage. As you shoot it right through his neck as he dies. I'll get him off the screen, so it's a lot less spaces as he drops on Remy's body.
So, anybody else want to come in? I'll shift.
The only person behind you is the warlock. They're
Can I give you the eye?
They're currently further away to shift that many people. Yeah. If you'd like, you can jump off the stairwell and jump into the fray of the room, if you wish.
Can I actually stand protectively over my friend and draw my sword?
Yeah, you could. Yeah, as you push through your monk friend, putting your bow away and drawing your blade, and kind of doing like a fierce roar of an orcish battle cry.
Ah!
Guys.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm at the base of the stairs. Is that correct?
Yeah, you can strike
Okay.
one of them currently.
Okay, so I'm gonna kick this guy in the head, or try to.
Alright, you do a kind of a spinning kick.
You also have 1d6 for
Critical
body. Oh,
hit.
never mind.
Let's go.
How do you do this? How do you critical hit him? How do you hurt him so bad that likely he's probably not going to get up from this?
Yeah, so I kind of make a little leap off of this, and I catch him just like right under the chin in a classic combination. He just goes flying backwards and lands flat on his back.
Alright. Nice, you can roll the
Teeth
damage.
chatter, he bites off his tongue, his nasal, cavity collapses. So I'm hitting this crit damage, and nothing's happening.
Oh.
Yep, there we go. Now it is.
I did it for you. Actually, I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe it's lag. As you like spinning kick him into obviously the altar as he's dead. He collapses dead. His neck is obviously turned way beyond belief as the cracking of the bones could be heard even all the way upstairs.
Okay, so I'm then gonna take.
Damn.
Or did I land here in this square after
You
kicking
can
him?
place there, yeah. I don't care.
Okay,
That'll
so I'm gonna
just eat
make
some
my
movement.
bonus martial attack on this guy right here.
Alright. As you kick him or punch him, are you a kicker or a puncher?
I'm gonna punch this guy right square in the face.
Alright, you punch him straight in the face.
Again, the damage button doesn't seem to be working. There we go. Thank you.
Alright, as you throat punch him so hard that you break his windpipe as he dies. Ugh. So now we know who the damage dealer is.
Alright, so I have a couple more movements, so I'm gonna essentially move right here.
Okay.
And then you go up the hall, that is clear to come down. The initial wave is destroyed. Come down.
It's Velvet. It's your turn. You can go through your ally. It will take some extra movement of 10 feet if you desire. See what's going on.
Yeah, see, I can't see anything, so Velvet gives a long sigh. This better be worth it. And heads on down.
Alright. You spend 10 feet of your movement getting down as realizing you see one of your new compatriots down on the ground as Shaka's kind of protecting them, as you see obviously 2 dead corpses, as you see the monk kind of going defensive stance looking left and right.
Let's see, so... I mean, I guess I'll at least move one more space.
Okay, yeah, 15. You can move. Yeah.
Yeah.
Heal.
So I... Actually, over there,
There's a corpse right
Oh, they're all
underneath this person.
yeah. That one kind of
Not a
awkward.
corpse yet. Almost.
So each square is 5 feet, right?
Correct, yeah. If you want to move to your allies, it's 10 feet.
Yeah. Oh, I guess you can throw that. Yeah, I guess I'll head down here
Sure.
and then fire frostbite at this guy.
Alright, roll me the frostbite.
Um,
4.
Where did the die go?
That's the
Of
damage.
course
you
it's a
didn't
4.
You didn't do the attack.
Frostbite is a con save.
Oh, it's a con save. Okay, well, what's your con
Yes,
save?
it is.
Okay, what's the DC? Oh, it failed anyway.
Yeah.
As you frostbite the individual, it's kind of slowing him down in his foot. Is it slow or is it disadvantage on attack? I forget.
I think frostbite is disadvantage on attack.
Alright. You freeze
Sorry,
his
my bad.
legs and freeze his body, getting him into a frozen state, unable to move for the time being, but he looks at you with anger as he begins to sharpen his blade. Anything else you want to do as that was your action? You have a bonus action still.
I guess I'll try and slide back up one to get out of
Okay.
like the range attack.
Sure. Was that end your turn?
That ends my turn.
Alright, so on the right hand side, a lot of people don't notice, there is a done button. You can press the done button in the chat. As you can automatically just end your turn.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
Right-hand
there's a timer of 300 seconds, aka 5 minutes. Yeah, so in the chat, on the right-hand side, you'll see chat, where you see all the damage numbers that are happening. You can scroll all the way down.
Oh, chat. Is it in details?
No, it's in the chat on the Roll20.
Oh,
Yeah.
There
it
you
was
go.
looking one higher
It's okay.
or lower.
Alright, this bandit begins to rush the monk. You'll pay for that! As he tries to strike you with his scimitar. 22 to hit.
That hits.
So you take 3 slashing as he nicks your arm. There's this one. Upset, getting attacked and frozen as he begins to move around the monk, going for Velvet. So he grabs his sword, attacking with disadvantage. At 16 instead. Does that hit your AC?
AC.
Your AC is the blue icon, or you can look in your sheet where your armor class AC is.
Oh, armor class. How do I use that die?
So on your character sheet, you'll see armor class. It'll be next to attack AC and speed. So
Yeah, I
it says
see AC
your AC is
speed.
10.
I'm just trying to figure out what I clicked to get the die rolling.
You don't need to roll anything. It's just
Oh,
your AC is a 10. That's what your AC is.
got it. Okay.
Did you have like
Alright.
leather armor or something? Maybe it's not equipped. Your armor should probably be a little higher than 10 as a druid.
I feel like I likely am not wearing anything right
Yes,
now.
as a druid, you should start with leather armor.
Yeah, so
I didn't pick up the druid stuff. I did gold
Oh, he
for
didn't
that.
pick it. You went for the money.
Oh, you took gold? Oh, rip.
Yep.
Yeah, taking the money. All right. It's as he cuts you for 6 slashing. So you'll just reduce your HP by 6. I'll do some basic math from your character sheet. So he cuts you. All right, Remy, death save whisper. So in our games, we'll whisper rolls, and how to do that. You can do that through the character sheet, or you can do it on the left-hand side. There's an actual dice thing where you see dice and just says GM roll. You can toggle that as well. All right, the bandit begins to move, aiming his crossbow once more, and going for the ranger. And a 15 to hit.
nope. I'm
As
at
you
16.
avoid it and dodge it. All right, our warlock friend, would you like to go back downstairs?
Yes, I would.
All right.
How much movement is that going to cost, man?
5 feet of movement.
5 feet of movement? Awesome, cool. Oh, we are all nice and spread out down here. Cool, I'm going to take the extra 5 and come here.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a specific reason why this man is yellow?
He's damaged.
He's
So
been
we
hurt.
have
He's damaged? Okay, cool.
There's color coordination. Yellow means you're below half. And there's
But
a red
he is
dot.
going to take a Toll of the Dead. It's
Alright.
going to be the D12, but I don't... Yeah.
11. It fails.
11, it fails. It takes... Toll of the Dead, why does it... Whatever, we'll just do the 5. I know Toll of the Dead deals
No, roll a
1d12.
d12. Roll a d12. No, because
Okay.
you have to modify it to make one to do a d12
Okay.
as well. So you have
No,
to make
there's
it
an
separate.
11.
As you watch his body hear a ringing, as he shudders inside, as you watch all his flesh melt off him as he dies.
Can I ask the ranger to shift? I forget the ranger's name. Shaka? Can you shift, please, Shaka? And I can heal?
She can't shift, but you can heal the person on top of them.
Oh, okay, then let's just heal the person. I am going to cast my 1 usage of Healing Word. Let me find it in the thing. Because it's not in my spells for some reason. Because it's like, I don't know, man. Bonus action, Healing Word. 2d4
Mine is in my
plus 4.
attack.
Yeah, mine is in my attacks too.
Yeah, they put it in the core for some reason. That's just how Roll20's always done it.
I also get mine from a feat, so...
So you get
There's 8 health.
8 hit points back as you wake up, feeling sore and being slashed to bits. Remy, you're alive once again.
Oh, is this one also down?
Oh.
No, it's not down. They accidentally did too much damage to themselves.
Okay. Okay.
Ow.
Yeah, that's it.
Velvet accidentally killed themselves.
Oh wait, I'm fine?
No, yeah, you're fine. It wasn't you getting damaged.
Oh,
still have
that
3.
confused me.
Yeah, I just changed
Yeah,
it
sorry
by
about that.
Okay. I am
It's a little bit
going to... Oop. Over here, that's 15, 20, 25, 30. That's done.
Okay, alright. Shaka.
You said I could see people from the first step of the stairs, so I can stand here still
Correct.
and see them.
Yeah, there's nobody else
He's-
coming down the stairs. Everybody is in the party here. But yeah, you can still stay on the stairs and fire.
Yep, I'm attacking the guy straight ahead there, pulling my longbow during my
Hits and
move.
miss as you fire it. Flies past.
Okay, well, that's about what I got.
Alright, Elrendar's first attack will be at his knees, a kick.
13's a hit.
Let's go.
I still can't roll damage for
I
some
think
reason.
it's just lag, probably. As you do 9 points, as you hear his
That's
knee
9.
bow out, as you hear it snap, it goes opposite way as you hear it crack through. Ah! As you break his knee.
Alright, so my bonus attack, I'm going to go ahead and hit him with my punch in the face, try to knock him down at the same time.
16 is a hit. As you begin to collide with him, crushing him as you kill him. As his brain is kind of in blood spatter on the ground. Do you want to move anywhere?
Okay. Yeah, I haven't used my movement, so I'm going to go ahead and bum rush this guy, feeling pretty salty. So I can move 35, I'm gonna get right up in his face.
Okay.
Let's see. How far does this get? It gets 30 feet. And I can move 30 feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I can reach that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Mm-hmm.
And then against this guy, I'm going to use Charm Person.
Alright. What's your DC for your spell? You can just click on it and it should pop it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Cast.
13. Okay.
13.
18 is he doesn't get charm. It doesn't seem to work on him as your spell fails. It sizzles out as you can
Darn.
remove a spell slot from your first level.
Oh, remove a spell
So every
slot.
time you cast a spell and it fails or succeeds, you lose a spell slot.
Yeah.
So how do I remove Frostbite?
No,
I use
Frostbite's
that?
a cantrip.
You don't remove
That's different.
Frostbite, it's a cantrip. You go into your spells,
So
and
that's
where
a
it says the
one.
check marks, you just uncheck one.
Correct.
Got it.
Yeah.
You're
Where's the
learning
uncheck?
together.
Boss. Where's the unchecking? I am blind. Oop, did I actually... Oh, whoops.
What? Oh, no, it's
I
fine.
actually hit something.
It's fine.
Drew crap there.
So under spells, you would go and then you would just unmark a spell slot.
Where the red check mark is on the right, it's right above Witch Bolt. I put it in the Discord.
Oh. Sorry, I'm not seeing it. I'm just seeing it under Thorn Whip right now for some reason.
Oh, it doesn't have it on here. That's weird.
You don't have spell slots?
The new sheets are kind of
Thorn
weird
Whip.
and wonky. Oh, there we go.
Mine
First level.
does.
So you see right there, first level, you see the 2 check marks? As you scroll down, it's right at Speak with Animals. That's where it starts for you.
Oh, it's so that affects all of them.
Yeah, and you just uncheck one.
Got
Use a
it.
spell slot.
Yes.
There you go. They put it in a weird spot. I don't know why they put it there.
Yeah, like I saw that. I
Right.
thought that was specifically for Thorn Whip. Okay, again, So let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then that's my last movement.
And if you ever want to count your spaces, you can obviously use the left-hand side. You'll see a measure ruler tail. You can use that.
Oh, that's cool.
And if you're really good at it, you can click on your token. You can hold left click and click right as you move, and you'll do some crazy patterns.
Oh. Anyways, I'm done.
All right. As Remy, you are prone. What would you like to do?
I'll get up, I guess, and
Spend
then
half
I'll
your speed up as you get up, realizing you don't know who healed you, but you're alive once again. As your fur is all ripped to shreds, they cut through that.
Aw, man.
Would you look what the cat dragged?
You
He'll
look like an
look
alley
over
cat,
at-
basically, now.
I mean, he always has looked like that, to be fair. It's just more so now. He'll, like, look at the last cultist, and his, like, eyes get all big like cats do when they're about to pounce, and he's gonna cast Vicious Mockery on this guy.
Alright. What's the DC? Wisdom?
14.
Okay.
Wisdom, yeah.
18. It doesn't seem to work on him as he snaps out of it. Does no damage.
Arrgh! I guess I'll Bardic our monk guy again.
He's still Bardic. You can't re-Bardic him. He hasn't used it yet.
Oh shoot, never mind. He hasn't needed it.
He didn't need
I'll
it.
Bardic-
Yeah, he just killed everything along his way.
I'll Bardic our druid friend.
Alright, a bardic inspiration sprung upon you, Velvet, as for the future, you can use it for, obviously, attack rolls and saving throws. It's kind of handy. As well as ability checks. It's a d6, I think. And it lasts, I think, an hour or something like that.
Yeah.
As the bandit begins to draw his blade, "He'll not get me!" Ugh, as he drops his scimitar, 20 to hit on you.
Yeah, that hits.
As he slices into you, dealing 7 slashing damage as blood just spatters out.
I drop.
As you watch the monk go down unconscious on the ground. As he goes for Velvet, ending his turn. You're next!
Oh, hell no. We're gonna come up like this. Boom. Right here. And we're gonna yell out, because I've been watching fucking Yu Yu Hakusho lately. Fucking Spirit Gun. And then we are going to Eldritch Blast this man as soon as I find it. There it is.
Alright. You fire an Eldritch Blast in the back of him. Roll damage. 6. Nice. It's bloody as he looks around. You'll pay for that!
Just like your mom, just like I had to pay, just like your mom had to pay for sex.
What?
Yeah, you heard
So
me.
close, bud.
That was a little off. Yeah.
We'll
Oh yeah,
work
no,
on it.
just like I had to pay your mom for sex. There you go. Got it.
Anything else you
Better.
want to do?
No.
Alright, you can end your turn in the chat.
Oh yes, in my turn. Yes, I'm sorry. I forget. I forget. I
No
have to do
worries.
that.
That's just something I've used in my games. People like it.
I do like it a lot.
Shaka, what would you like to do?
Clarifying, we
There
saw
is a
them
body
having a
there. There
sacrifice.
is a body there. It's currently still there. Would you like to go to it?
Is it alive? Can I
You
tell?
have no idea. You'll have to spend your action to go to medicine check it up close.
Or just shoot it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna shoot the actual cultist because I need to get the combatants out of the way so that we can do that.
I bet
Alright.
the body would have.
12. You fire. It does damage. Roll damage, sorry, as it hits directly. As you fire an arrow right to his head as he drops down. As Velvet, you're safe. As we'll take a quick 5-minute break. As we'll get out of combat for now. We'll take a little
Okay.
small bio break. You need to go to the restroom, get
I
water.
wanna.
As we'll jump back in
I wanna
afterwards.
stabilize the monk with Spare the Dying.
You can't do
before
that
we
when
go.
he's gone. This is
Okay.
him. He takes a moment.
Okay.
Yep, go back to where you were and we'll pick up when he gets back.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he'll let you do it. It's cool.
Yeah, totally, he will. It's just he has to be here to know you
I
did it.
know. You're good. You're good. I know.
Sorry, I had dog, and of course she wants to be as complicated as possible when it actually matters most.
Right.
Like your own dog?
Yeah.
Yeah, ours is a obstructionist extraordinaire. He's a professor at it. He teaches a local college course about how to be the most in the way in any position. The hallway go diagonal, and the doorways, like under your feet or under the chair so you can't roll back. Like he can tell you all the tricks.
Yeah, no, she's just decided, oh, I'm not going to go to the restroom as soon as I need you to.
Right.
We're lucky. It's beautiful down here in Florida right now. It's 74. And we have a sliding glass door with a little doggy door and a fenced yard. And he comes and goes and does as he pleases, as long as we're home and it's daytime.
Yeah, okay. So now I'm back. We can, wherever it was left off, we can continue.
Nope. Once Red gets back.
Oh, he left. Okay. Thought you were talking
Yeah.
about me.
Nope.
Just a
I'm up to
coincidence.
6
then.
campaigns with him now, over 3 years, I think.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
About halfway
I'm
through, he only tries to give a potty break or drink break, snack break.
Yeah.
I'm only on my second campaign with him.
He's fun, is consistent, has a good gameplay, doesn't get weird, you know? No overtly sexual or grotesque and gross and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we've been lucky enough to be with the same group now. We're about to start our 4th campaign after a TPK from a vampire nest that I totally mentioned earlier. Yeah, that was us a month ago. How's everybody doing?
Fine.
Any fun dinner plans? I'm hopefully making a quiche today.
It's probably just gonna be some microwave thing in the end.
I think we're making barbecue chicken nachos or barbecue
Ooh.
chicken nacho pasta.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I don't think I've had that, but I have had barbecue baked potatoes.
My boyfriend and I, we like to experiment with food. He would be here today, but he had work.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Rod's my husband. The dead dude there.
Dead monk.
We've been talking about getting engaged this year and everything.
Awesome.
It's very
I'm-
exciting.
Find someone you can play with. It makes a big difference.
Yeah, he DMs. I mean, he's DMing a campaign for our friends and I on Wednesdays. So we do a lot of D&D together.
Awesome. Bet he likes being able to be a character then.
I mean, he's a character more often than he's a DM, to be fair.
Okay. Sometimes people get stuck as the forever DM.
Yeah, we're working on. I don't know if you guys have ever seen like Dimension 20 or anything, but they did I think last year they did a campaign that was a modified version of Kids on Bikes. It's called Never Stop Blowing Up. And my boyfriend and I are trying to make like a pirate themed version of that system.
That
So
sounds fun.
We do things together like that all the time.
Alright, I'm back. Sorry, guys.
It's kind of like our big hobby.
It's important to have one like that.
Yeah.
Is everybody back yet or no?
I'm here.
Shadow is back.
Nice. Yeah, we just we tend to take bio breaks in between, just to get a reset. There's no
It's
way
all
I could play
good.
3 hours. I need to go to the restroom at least once.
Right, for real.
I think I played a few where it's a little over 3 hours and I forgot and we didn't take a break. But it kind of happens when you're in like either an epic moment or a combat or a boss fight or something.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay, now that he's back, you can do what you were talking about earlier.
Oh yeah, I do want to stabilize the monk with Spare the Dying.
All right. You stabilize him. He's unconscious for the next
Yeah.
hour.
Okay, next hour, cool, good enough for me as long as he is stabilized.
Shaka, you begin to head towards the altar where the body is. As you see the body itself, you can roll a medicine check. As you look closely enough, the body's long dead. The sacrifice happened. As you quickly notice both of you and begin to react towards it, you see the body shift and move on its own accord.
I jump back.
Yeah, same, but that thing is.
That thing's
Oh.
moving, guys.
Did I?
Anybody have fire? Fire's good against undead.
I do. I have fire. Did I firebolt the dead body?
Alright, you firebolt it as it seems to do nothing. As you begin to watch the body twitch and beginning to turn into something.
I try and take out my scimitar and cut its head off.
As you do that, it doesn't seem to do anything.
The neck doesn't cut off,
And
or
you notice your blade starting to go dull as it tries to cut it. It's immune to that damage.
Oh.
Can I eat some berries?
Sure.
I get some health back.
I'm going to heal our dude
I will
here.
say that you can eat 3 berries, as that'd be 3 meals.
I only have
More
2,
than that,
remember?
you'll get. Yeah, I'm just saying. If you eat more than that, you're probably gonna get the stomach sickness.
I healed the monk 18.
Wow, that's powerful healing. As you begin to watch the creature coming alive, as you realize quickly enough, as Remy, you run up the stairs, or you're hiding up the stairs.
Oh no, he's running away. He saw the dead body start moving. He's like, nah, fuck that.
All right, Remy, you go up the stairs.
I think Velvet is following after he eats the berries, because
As you
This
see
is
the
like-
body coming alive, you currently see a weakened state of a creature. As you do see what creature comes out as a devil. It's like your roll initiative.
Oh,
So
hell
you see
yeah! Let's
You see
go.
a weakened spine devil.
Good luck with that, everybody.
Good luck with that. Thank you for all your cooperation. That is a 20. Let's go.
Hell yeah,
Most of my
brother.
kids. Still.
Not
let's go.
20 though.
Yeah, not nat 20. And we all go before the devil. Unless you have a lower dex. It's the monk that's tied with it. Let's go.
where is the roll? Is it just group initiative?
You guys have fun with all that.
It's in the top next to your name. It shows like my name, my picture, inspiration, initiative. It's red.
Oh. Got it.
Yeah, it's like big. It should have like a plus
Yeah, I just see the
to it.
group. Of course I rolled low.
Alright,
In
everybody in?
comparison. Everyone who's down here.
Alright, you're gonna mind sliver it. Alright.
Make me a DC 14 id save. Sorry, I thought I was unmuted.
No worries. Yeah. Intelligence. 7, it fails.
For 3 damage.
As it does have to minus D4 subtract on its next attack. Is it still alive? But it looks like it's waking up as you watch on its tail spines begin to pop out. it's ready to fling them at people.
That is my turn. Oh, that's right. I have to click the done button.
Yeah, you get to choose when you're done, or it automatically times you out. Shaka, what do you want to do?
Starry Wisp.
All right. As a little wisp begins. For flavor text, you guys can use these little effects things we have in their game. If you look on the left-hand side, you'll see effects. As you can use it. It's like a wand, basically, and you can fire off, like, a beam for fun as they make a little boop for your spells.
Oh, that is pretty cool. I like that.
It does 1 point of damage. It didn't like the radiant
Yeah,
damage, but it
radiant.
doesn't seem like to do a lot. So it looks at you, kind of eyeing both of you now, the warlock and the ranger.
I'm gonna take a step over here, block its exit to the world, make sure it doesn't get out.
Remy, did you want to roll initiative, or you want to be out of combat?
Remy is a coward.
Okay, out of combat. Alright, as our monk friend, what you want to do is you got back up, realizing the fight is not done, as the body that you have once saved, long dead, is turned and been sacrificed to the devil, as the fiendish devil spawns out of it, seeking fit to kill everybody here.
Okay, he's gonna stand up, kind of stunned, pick up his staff, cast Shillelagh, and then move 5 foot in here and attack.
Alright. 10 is a miss.
Ooh, that was hard. Okay. And that's it. Bonus action was casting Shillelagh, so I'm done.
This is Velvet. If you ate the berries, you can heal 2 HP on your sheet.
Yeah, I did. It just didn't do anything, so I was a little confused.
Oh, really?
I'll just do that like this.
There we go. I did it for you.
Okay, thank you.
Did it for the token. More like it. Alright, the Spine Devil begins to look around as it looks towards the nearest target. As it grabs its pitchfork and it begins to try to bite you first. It makes 2 attacks on you. A 17 to hit.
17's my AC. It
bites you for 7 slashing as you feel it across your neck, gnawing at it as it begins to jab its pitchfork right into your abdomen. 13.
miss.
As it begins to do that, it begins to use its ability Flyby as it flies to the warlock, as you do not make attacks of opportunity. That's its capability.
Oh, where is... What skills do I have that I could possibly use?
Remember, you did see the warlock try to cast a firebolt. Fire doesn't seem to do anything to this creature.
Yeah, I don't have any fire.
Alright.
Ice and poison.
Another con save, okay. With it has a natural 20, as it has some kind of magical resistance.
No, that wasn't her. That was me.
Oh, my apologies.
Bad. That was an accident. Yeah, that was an accident.
No worries. Velvet, would you like to?
Yeah. So who was able to do damage again?
I did with Radiant.
I also did with Psychic.
Who's closer to me that actually did damage?
My apologies. Let me roll that d4. I forgot about the thing. Would a 16 hit you?
A 16 hit me for...
No, the monk.
No, a 16 would not hit me.
Okay, so heal up that 7. It misses completely because his
it's
psychic ability... Go ahead.
It's only a saving throw. It's still
saving throw? Oh, my apologies.
Yeah,
Never
it's
mind.
just a saving throw. Yeah, my bad.
Take it back. I thought it was for attack rolls. My apologies.
I'm still considering unconscious on the combat tracker.
Sorry. What would you like to do, Velvet?
I guess no point not trying. But yeah, I'm still considered unconscious on the combat tracker for some reason.
You're not.
I'm gonna.
It's a bug.
I'm just gonna try frostbite again because why not see if any magic works that are like elemental.
Okay. So to do a frostbite, I'll roll another con. A 20, it does nothing to it, as it seems like... seems to just evade the attack as the ice just kind of crystallizes across the wall instead.
Fun. That was 3, 4, 5, 6. And I think my turn is done.
Okay. This creature's besides you.
Okay. We look at some spells here. We're gonna cast Hex
Okay.
at first level.
What are you weakening on the creature with Hex?
I pick a stat, don't I? I can pick...
Strength, Dex, intelligence. It'll have disadvantage.
Let's go Wisdom.
Okay.
Yeah. And then hit it with an attack roll. And then what I'm gonna do, I am going to... This is where I should have taken Shocking Grasp, but I didn't. Rip me.
Well, chill touch. If you have chill touch, it's the touch spell now.
Yeah, I don't have Chill Touch either, because that's exactly why I didn't take Chill Touch, because it's a touch spell now.
I love it as a
attack
touch
with
spell.
my
It's
dagger.
amazing now for melee.
That's a
Alright.
21.
Dagger as you drive it into it. Shing.
Daggers, and then it gets the extra D6. So
Alright,
that is
it doesn't
10.
seem to do as much damage as normal as it reduces it. It's resistant to piercing.
Necrotic. Okay, so but is it resistant to the necrotic?
Necrotic, it takes the full. It's still alive, but very hurt.
Okay, cool. That is my turn.
Alright.
God, that is right.
Shaka.
Man, the animation made it look like I got splashed with blood, so I kind of wiped my eye a little bit and try that Starry Wisp attack against it.
19's a hit.
For 3 radiant.
Begin to burn it as it sears into it, as it screeches, as it begins to be sent back to the Nine Hells where it belongs, as a red portal begins to appear, as its body no longer. We end combat as you survive a face with a demon, or aka devil, as we convey back to the scenario that's conspired down here, surviving and nearly watching some of your friends go down. As you see Remy leave the situation.
It's safe to come back.
Ooh, I just realized above table I speak Infernal. That would have been some great roleplay right there.
Like, slowly come back down the stairs. Like, his fur's still all fluffed up, and his tail's still, like, extra fluffy. Like, did you win? Did you beat it?
I
Yes,
mean, the
we
only people who are standing in this room are people you know, so take a guess.
That's awesome, guys. Super proud of you. Great work, team. We were all very equally important in that fight.
So you guys
I
could roll,
side-eye you hard.
Did I roll? Okay.
you guys could roll an insight check. What the hell is conspired down here? For those rest of you want to look for treasure, you can roll investigation. Highest investigation gets the loot.
Ooh,
Oh,
that's a 23 on my insight and a 24 on my investigation.
20 on investigation.
That's a nat 20 on my investigation, actually.
Nice.
Let's go.
And 18 on, or 21, I guess, on insight.
Alright, for those who got
That's
an
on my
insight
roll,
of
fine.
15 or higher, you can ascertain this whole individual. This must have been obviously related to what has conspired to elturgard and elturel. You can tell a lot of these individuals are cultist members, cults of the Spader himself, as potentially people who have been dealing with elturel, as they have found evidence that they are obviously seeing fit to summon creatures for the Nine Hells here. Some powerful fiends protect them, but it seems like you faltered their plans. As you begin to look around the vicinity, our warlock friend finds some supplies. Some of you guys find weapons and supplies, but he finds a small pouch containing a rather individual item. As you can see, atop one of the small boxes, you find what looks like a potion of healing. A regular one, of course, as it's quite a find. As you begin to find some modest jewelry and silverware from others, and pots and coins and purses, you do find some plunder to spend and find. As most of you guys find about accumulation as the progression of finding such loot, you find 20 gold pieces to your name as a total, as a group. As you find a couple gold pieces over here and a couple gold pieces there from each of the bodies. As quickly enough, you see some weapons left behind, some scimitars and some light crossbow bolts with some crossbows. If you'd like to take, you're welcome to take.
A crossbow would probably help given my lack of armor.
Yeah, that's something you should have spent some money on, dude.
Yeah.
To be honest,
I'll
I
give it to the druids,
just
but
kind
I
of
do have a lot
ran through it kind of quickly and did
It's
not
okay.
actually read the
He survived. Either way.
art.
Yep.
Yeah, Remy doesn't feel like he deserves any of the
There's your loot.
goods.
I'm gonna tell you to just take the gold anyway. You kind of did your part, helping with the cult.
You guys can split the money. It's only 20 gold pieces.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
it's
That's what I
4
was
each.
saying. It's 4 gold each. Yeah. Also, there's 2 light crossbows. Cool. I will actually. There's more than 1 light crossbow. I will.
Yeah,
actually
y'all
take
go
one of
for
those.
it.
I will take one of those.
As there are some crates of boxes here with weapons that they were looking for. As you can take the crates of weapons that were taken. There are a lot of crossbows, scimitars, swords, whatever not. It's just generic weapons that you could buy in a store. No great swords, no big ass weapons, but traditional martial weapons
Okay.
and shields. As this is what you were looking for, you do not find William. William likely was the individual left in the altar, or unknown. Maybe he's long elsewhere. The body
Okay.
is unknown to be traced to any individual, but you do find the recovered his weaponry, of course.
How do you add items /
You
gold?
drag and drop. For gold, you click on the arrow that goes down over where it says all your platinum and gold and all that stuff. You'll see double arrows pointing down on the right. You click on those, and then it'll bring up the adjustment screen for that. And then for your items, you have to drag and drop from the compendium.
Compendium? Oh my gosh.
So you see in the inventory, you see the money there. You'll see the arrow. And you can just
There it
change
is.
it. You have 70 gold pieces. Holy shit! You got money. You got money
I
to
get-
spend. The problem
Yeah.
is you're in a scenario where the city's destroyed. There's nowhere to spend it.
Yeah.
Okay, I have 68 gold. We can gamble. I didn't take my background for stuff. It's okay.
And
We can gamble with each other.
crossbow.
Just make dice from the bones of our enemies.
I do think we should take a short rest here for some of our friends.
Agreed.
Yes, definitely.
I am not in need that I'll watch the hallway and be up like right on the edge of the stairway and the entrance and let you guys get a rest.
As you guys take a short rest, and you're welcome to, you can take 3 a day. You can spend hit dice if you see fit. You can obviously replenish the spell slot if your class is capable of doing that. As your bardic inspirations will wear away after an hour.
Yeah, and I can't even get them back on a short rest yet.
Oh, that's a mistake.
Spells, I get my slot.
I'll eat
yeah.
my good berry and heal the one I need to max.
Where did the character sheet go?
Did you minimize it or open it up? You can minimize the sheet as well.
Yeah, I've minimized it plenty. It's just suddenly
You
gone. I
lost
can't even
it.
find the name.
It is gone forever.
Remy's
oh,
gonna find.
Click on the name in here doesn't open it up again, so it might have gotten shoved off screen or something. I don't know.
You can
Hover over
you can always just
your
refresh your
internet
page.
icon.
Oh yeah, that could probably work.
Remy's gonna try and find like a secluded corner and start licking the blood from his fur. He's trying to give himself as much of a bath as he can. Like this is bad for business. I can't be looking like this when I'm trying to make money.
All right, thank you.
All right. After a while, you see fit to leave the situation of this place and go take a few more quests at hand. There's so much to be had. Upon your venture, you do eventually see the individual, the smith himself, safe and out of harm. He is currently with the caravan, as you see William Smith. As he is overjoyed to see the weapons and the crates you've brought him forth. As you explain everything that's conspired and happened, as he's shocked that he's heard cultists using his place to summon demons and devils into this realm. As he is proud and happy, as he compensates you all individuals with as much money as he has left to spare, depending if you wish to take it or not. It's up to you. So if you guys want to feel like you deserve the money, you can accept his gift, or if you feel like he should keep it and rebuild his home in Baldur's Gate.
Velvet's definitely the type of person who will take it.
Yeah, Remy's also gonna take the money.
All right, he gives you a total of 80 gold pieces, as you can split it amongst each other.
If it's just us two, then that would be 40 each, right?
No, if you guys are
Oh,
taking
no.
it, I would take the money too. I just wasn't going to ask
Yeah.
for it.
Everyone
Yeah.
gets 16 each.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So does I do the normal Southern thing? No. Oh, okay, sure. I'll take it.
It's all right. You've done me well. These weapons will help us rebuild in Baldur's Gate. Thank you very much.
Yeah, no big deal. Like, he's like flipping his hair.
Alright, as you realize quickly enough, you have done well and helped William Smithy recover as many weapons as possible, taking down some cultists and surviving. As you have another mission at hand, the Miller or the Innkeeper. You can decide which way you wish to go.
Miller.
I am fine with either.
Miller. Might as well go in order.
The innkeep might have alcohol and no, Miller.
That's why we go there last.
A reward
Ah.
at the end.
Okay, heading towards the Miller.
Alright. Be a
It is
nice.
clearly Miller time.
Oh, this is such great artwork.
That is cool as shit.
Guild Maiden, awesome.
You guys begin to head towards the location. A long road of the mill. So you begin to approach some individuals, some refugees along the way. You find two of them needing help as you begin to meet them and potentially try to convince William to join the caravan as you can see fit. As you arrive towards what seems like a shack along the vicinity of the land. So we'll bring you there.
Someone a good talker should do this one. I don't have charisma or intelligence.
Oh, you
I
need
do.
someone with Riz?
The Bard and I would both have the Riz. Is it a lie or not? That makes a big difference on whether or not I have Riz. I'm really good at lying, not so good at, like, bending the truthing.
I am also really good at lying.
We want him to join the caravan, so I guess that's a truth? Unless you want to tell him don't join the caravan and then you're lying. I don't know.
As you do see, the two individuals agree to find you here in this location. I'll give some handouts towards them. You see a halfling and a human looking towards you. Hey, you! You lot! As they shout towards you in high-pitched tones, hoping to convince you to aid in the situation.
That's who we're looking for anyway.
How can we help?
You guys with the caravan?
Yes.
Well, we've been traveling back and reorganizing to get some supplies. Was helping Pal here, but we didn't know what the hell was going on. What happened to El Terrell? What happened to its citizens?
A lot. A lot happened. It's real crazy. We should probably focus on the problem at hand first, though.
Well, my mill is... we need to get more supplies. But we decided to try to convince Billiam here, but he doesn't want to join. He's currently in his house at the moment. Maybe you can convince him. It's not safe here. My mill is just up the road. We were gonna come down here to find some individuals, but it seems like they found us instead. Since you're with the caravan, after all.
Mm-hmm.
Is Belhem your friend that you want him to join us?
Of course.
'Cause we were sent
But
for
he
you.
won't listen to us.
Does he
Okay.
sound more aggressive than normal?
He doesn't want to leave his home.
Yeah. Remy, you
Billiam's,
want to kind of help me out here?
He's a writer.
Hey, let's knock
He's
on
very
the door.
secluded around these parts.
Can I knock on the door and be like, "Hey, yo, Mr. Man in the house,
As he
Wilhelm."
looks at you through at the window. Who's there?
Who's there?
Hello.
There, a man
I-
who wants to talk to you. And a cat. But most importantly, the cat.
I am going to cast Friends on him.
You're forcing it on him. Oh no.
No.
What's to say?
We hadn't even tried first.
Remy is having a bad day. He almost died. He wants to get out of here, okay? It's a 14 wisdom.
He
Please.
fails as his eyes begin to
Uh-oh.
chain in a different direction. Remy? It's you, Remy? Oh, let me get the door for
it's
you.
me. Ah,
Sorry, it's a bit
Hey,
of a mess.
oh, no, it's okay. I think you should come with me. You should come with us, bud.
I'm quite alright here, honestly.
I understand. I don't really want to leave either. But, it would really hurt me to know that we left you behind, that something bad happened to you, you know?
What do you mean? What's going on?
Oh, there's just the city's like not doing so well. We gotta go to safety.
What do you mean? I don't understand.
I mean, my friends here, he'll like point behind him with a cat paw. Like, my friends over here, they just fought a demon. I don't want you to get hurt by something like that.
I see. And where should I go?
We're going on the caravan. We're going to Baldur's Gate.
It's hard to say if I want to leave everything behind.
Yeah.
I'm merely a simple poet. A swordsmith, a hammer, a ladle. What could I be used in the caravan, honestly?
Hey, you know me. I'm a performer. Sometimes art is what we need to get through the hard times. Maybe your poetry can help lighten everyone's moods.
Well, I need a few things. I can't leave without empty-handed. Got that ink for me? Paper, quills. I also need a supply of things to keep myself, well, situated.
Remy's gonna gesture for everyone to start coming in and helping gather everything as quickly as they can. Is this
I'll go to the food
only
prep
lasts
area or whatever.
for a minute, unfortunately.
Alright,
So grab quick.
You do see some stuff written as you come across actually some of his writings. As I will post it in the Discord. Right. Well, we got everything out. As he kind of shakes his head. As he's like, wait, what? Where am I? What's going on?
You're coming. Remember, it's me, Remy. You're coming with us to Baldur's Gate. You agreed, remember?
Roll me
They get you
persuasion
someplace
check.
safe.
Persuasion, kitty cat. Does anybody want to help him?
Yeah, all guidance.
Yeah, I'll help him.
Okay.
What type of roll?
Alright, roll me persuasion with D4 guidance. Remy.
Okay, I got this. Oh,
Oh,
cool.
yeah.
I don't even
I don't
need
even
Oh.
fucking need it.
As you successfully convince Billiam and heading out towards the caravan with the rest of them, as you can see one of the individuals. Well, it sounds like we're coming with you then. As she will showcase, before we lead to the caravan, we need to get to my mill as soon as possible for the more supplies.
Lead the way.
As soon as they're out of earshot, Remy's gonna like slow up over, like, oh my god, I can't believe that worked.
I'm certain this will have no moral ramifications in the future.
I mean, of course that worked. I'm just a charming guy.
Ilrender is all smiles. He's so happy to be a part of this and everything that's experiencing, even though there's misery around him. But he's like all thumbs up and yay.
So you guys
Taka
begin-
really doesn't get what's going on. Just helping guide everybody to the caravan.
So you eventually begin to leave as you see, rather here, as you can see the poet Billiam is saying, well, we need to grab some gallnuts and berries. I need them to create ink. Could you help me find some around this place?
I have some, was it survival or nature?
It requires a survival, yes,
Sorry,
to find
somebody
these
was banging on my
things
door.
that you're looking for.
I'll help.
Everybody,
Have a,
Yeah, I'll be able to help.
Got a guidance on you?
As you hear small animals can be heard in this area, the light here is very natural light, a lot more light here than obviously conspiring from the town itself. There's some low bushes and some gallnuts and high branches towering trees. So you begin to come across a koroba bush as you see clusters shapes berries, sharp, poisonous thorns. As you see them, you can roll a sleight of hand check or a nature check. You can choose either or.
A sleight of hand or what? Nature?
Mm-hmm. The berries are down here, by the way, if you want to go for berries.
Ah. Which one is higher?
22. Oh, wait, that's persuasion. Sorry.
It's a nature check makes more sense.
Persuades the bushes.
15.
Alright. As you begin to do your nature check, you can see that obviously the thorns are poisonous. As if you did fail, you would not know and convey this. As you slowly recover the berries, gradually taking your time, as you don't take any lethal poison.
I'm a specialist in berries. This should be fine.
As for the other people who are looking for the gallnuts, I require some people who love to climb, athletics, to climb these trees in the distance. If you'd like, you can forfeit your athletics and use acrobatics, and use your agile skills to climb.
Oh, I
Ooh, I
have a
could try that.
climbing speed of 20 feet.
Alright, if you do have a climbing speed, I'd like you to give me a nature check or survival check to find these
Not bad.
nuts in the woods. As you begin to climb, Remy, you begin to survey the area as these small branches about 20 feet above the base of the towering trees. You see each tiny branch along the trunk. It's a cluster of these nuts. As you begin to move and convey, as without rope and needing, as you have natural climbing, you begin to move there. As you begin to notice something close to the nuts, you can roll a perception check there, Remy. 17. You notice something dangerous. You see a wasp nest along the tree trunks. To grab these nuts are not going to be easy enough. You can roll a sleight of hand to grab them without disturbing the wasp's nest.
Okay.
You
Okay.
carefully take your time as you do not get attacked by the stinging wasps. As you begin to move, gradually taking as many as you can. As you do not take any damage or fall from the great heights from the wasps, graduating enough nuts to suffice the poet's ink. As you guys return back, not taking any damage or any fall damage along the way, as it could likely see your character in a bad state of mind. After a good hour of doing this, you have conveyed the berries and the nuts that he requires. As he thanks you to his bottom heart. Oh, thank you kindly. Be much appreciated.
Yeah, it was no big deal.
Of course it was a big deal. You think I, master of the berries, would possibly get hurt by them? Push.
I'm a cat. I'm built for climbing trees, man. Great Remy Lachat wouldn't let any old wasp get him.
So you guys begin to travel a little further upon the nearby village to acquire the volumes for Billiam, as he requires some parchment. So you're on a conquest for this individual to take what he needs to travel to Baldur's Gate and leave this place for good. You see a wooden sign open, as it says "Open Skies," hanging of a small house in the distance on the edge of the road. As you begin to see nearby broken windows and doors, it appears to have been ransacked as well, as you see an area otherwise deserted, as you see an interior of a shop by 40 by 30 as disarray. No doubt someone has left in a big hurry. Bits of paper, yarn, and floor and wax has been ramshackle this place. As I will bring you to the map, one moment. As you can see, the place is unstable. As a wreaking havoc inside, whatever it got inside was in a big hurry. As you can look through the shop if you'd like, and convey the situation of the place.
Yes, I think I would like to do that with a stealth check.
Correct.
You
You can even
roll
open the windows if you like to jump into them, or open the door. Door is not locked, as everything has
Guided
you can
first.
click on the door and they can open. They have features on Roll20.
Oof.
Velvet's gonna hop to the back, see if there's anything special over there.
Okay.
Well, I
As you
just-
can see from the
I just-
windows, you can see the shop at the front. The ground of the entrance is bearing a scorch marks, about a foot in diameter. A piece of parchment is nailed to the door that reads, "Closed indefinitely due to infernal accidents."
I rolled a nat 1 on my stealth check. Do you want me to roll on the crit fumble table, or do you just want me to like?
No, you don't
acrobatics?
get fumble tables for ability checks.
Oh.
Only attacks.
Well, you chose to sneak up through the window and like trips and like face plants into the window.
Meanwhile, Remy freaking disappears as he like silently hops into the into the room through the window.
All right.
If I can get
Finds
through
the one
window.
unbroken window and just boom, right off it.
As you see upon the door, Shakas, that's what reads on it. A piece of paper left there. You can roll a perception check around the vicinity of the front door, or the people who went inside the building can roll a perception check as well.
Yeah, I went in through the window. I just couldn't go in through the window.
You couldn't open it? Oop, there you go. Alright. As our warlock friend begins to convey, he spots a bit of green and black cloth. Same cloth those horrible cultists had. It reminds you exactly like from the smithy itself. The door itself is warded, as it looks like of shallow carved in wood. As a magical glyph was once here, long gone. If you guys have the spell Detect Magic, you're welcome. Or you can roll investigation instead.
I will call out the cultist presence from the cloth and then roll investigation and be like, we're not alone, guys, or we probably weren't alone before.
The 12 is a fail, but Shaka, you realize, as well as your friend, compatriot next towards you, the one with the mighty fists, you begin to notice as potentially the door had been triggered long ago, as it seems like the magic is long wasted here, as it would explode and erupt with a terrible surge of electricity. Thankfully, it didn't happen to you individuals, as it would be likely your death.
I'm confused. Is this water puddle or like an opening in the roof or portal somewhere?
It's open to the sky, so it's the sky.
Thank you.
Remy's just looking for some empty or some clear parchment for his new buddy.
Alright, you can roll. If you're looking for some stuff, you can begin to convey through the place. Inside the shop, you see a 5-foot blue-white mass of magical energy that swirls. So that is magical energy, my time. As you see a 10-foot above the floor, You can roll an Arcana check closer to it if you wish to go close to the unstable enchantment that lies within this building, if you dare.
I don't want to go closer, but I'll still do an Arcana of 10. So I
10, you
don't know.
have no idea what that can do. And it
Ooh,
doesn't
Can
really...
I cast guidance before I do my Arcana?
Of course, you're welcome to.
Remy's also not going to go close to it, but he's gonna like eye it from afar.
For a 14 or higher for Arcana, you reveal that it might have some form of magical ward or enchantment aura has gone awry. As you have no idea what it can do, but it looks unstable.
Oh, why?
I think we have to be quick in here.
Awry is a kind of bread you use on a sandwich. The material world is sandwiched between two magical planes. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm trying to do like the weird bit from South Park where they made fun of Jeff Goldblum on Independence Day. But he just like nonsensically links shit together and somehow comes up with the answer.
As Velvet, would you like to go inside the building, or are you just staring outside?
Oh no! Oh, Velvet tried to enter through the window, and he got stuck.
Oh, okay. You see Velvet stuck going through the actual window. As Velvet, I'd like you to roll me a Constitution save. As something begins to surge across the vicinity where you're at, actually. As you watch electricity begin to surge as it explodes.
15.
As you avoid the incoming damage, taking half as much lightning as it surges into you. You take 7 points of electricity as it surges. It sparks you out from the window, shattering the window and rolling on the ground as you hear an explosion in the distance.
7 damage?
7 points of lightning, yes. You take half
Oh,
as much
no.
because you succeeded on the save. If you didn't, you probably found yourself dead. But you survived.
Oh, we saw that, right?
Yes, you saw that. Right, the window shattered, breaking as you saw electricity, as this place is unstable.
Ah, hell nah. Remy's out the window.
All right. For those that
No
wish
parchment
to
is
still
worth
find the
that.
parchment, you can roll investigation still, obviously. But it's unknown if it still resides here or not. But from just seeing that, this place is dangerous.
15 plus whatever D4. 16.
Alright. As you could care less, as you begin to see fit going forward with the mission at hand, avoiding the unstable enchantment around the vicinity, and eventually coming across around the vicinity, you see some necessary papers in a leather binding. It takes about 10 minutes, but you eventually find the remnants of the papers requiring to move forward on the mission at hand. As you eventually come across something interesting, it parks your eyes, our warlock friend, as you see money signs in your eyes, as you see something very powerful hidden beneath one of the paper piles. As you can see a small locked box, as well as you see a parchment of some great power. As you find a spell scroll. As a spell scroll is protect from energy.
Energy, awesome, cool. I'm going to not say anything about that and just keep that for myself.
Alright, you pocket it for yourself. What about the small lockbox? Do you counter that yourself, or do you keep it for your friends?
I'll let it. I'll talk to my friends about it.
Alright.
Spell.
As you see Shaka and Randall arriving towards Velvet's condition, as they're splayed on the ground, crispy, but still alive.
What happened?
Lightning.
One second. What level is the protection from energy spell?
It's level 1.
It's a level 1. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. Put that there.
As Remy, you quickly rush over to the corner and seeing Velvet talk with electricity across their lips as a lot of the green beauty of their tunic is now singed or scarred with black soot from this electricity that surged across their body.
Oh, that doesn't look good. You good, bud?
Okay. After rest.
How many of those blueberries have you had?
Both.
Remy's going to offer his last one. Here, I'm not a big fruit guy.
I could just give him the potion of healing we found earlier.
Did Remy know about that potion?
Yes, I told you.
I think you were late to the party, but you probably heard it at the end because you ran upstairs.
Okay.
Why don't we just sit here for a bit?
As long as you have hit dice, you can keep spending them. But if you don't have any more hit dice, a short rest is kind of useless.
If you already spent them, you don't have any more. We're at level 1, maybe.
Correct.
Fair.
Yeah.
Okay.
As you notice, Kithrax bringing out what looks like a chest. Looks like a small coffer or a little chest that may contain some money as you hear it jiggling around. As he seems to have found something.
Hey, can one of you guys open this? I'm not too good with locks. More so just breaking them.
I have a lockpick.
Oh, yeah. I can pick the lock if you're willing to give the lock pick. I just don't have my own. Since you're still twitchy, it looks like.
Yeah, it's a part of the thieves' tool. Utilize pick a lock DC 15 or disarm a trap DC 15. Both. One of which I've already failed. Let's see if the other one works.
It's not a DC 15 for this one. It's a DC 10. But you can
DC 10?
try to lockpick it with Thieves' Tools. You can click the Thieves' Tools, or you can do Sleight of Hand if you see fit.
I mean, I have the thieves' tool, so why not?
Yeah, you roll your proficiency and all that stuff, so why not?
Yeah. Oh, ability used.
It would be
wisdom
Dex.
is mine.
It'd be Dex.
Oh.
No, it can't be Wisdom.
Yeah.
It's ideally Dex for Thieves.
Yeah.
A 9.
9.
Yeah, it doesn't help. It doesn't open.
Too hard while still shaking from the electricity.
What's the box made out of? We said it's made out of wood, right?
The lock box. Let me double check. Yes, it's a wooden lock box with a metal lock on it.
Okay,
It
cool.
has stuff inside of it, so you don't know what's inside. There's a good chance that you could break something inside.
Okay.
I can attempt to sleight
You
of
could
hand
try.
this.
You could do a sleight of hand with your claw. Actually, as you're a cat, you can try.
Yeah.
If it fails, you
yeah.
break the claw.
The
Okay.
claw, so-
That's
Wait!
epic.
I want to cast guidance first.
All right,
You can
guidance
do this,
now.
but I want to pat you on the back, and then you got this. You got this.
Huh.
20.
The unnecessary
fucking
guidance
do it
comes
with your
through again.
pinky
Let's
pie
go.
as you get it, you open it, you hear it click.
Just like riding a bike. Like, delicately open the box.
You see it of beautiful gems, from garnets to small rubies to even emeralds. As 30 gold pieces worth of gems you find in this little pouch of this box. As these sparklies.
Ooh, fancy.
Well, I say
Like
we split
rubbing his
them
hands together.
democratically.
I think we should save this and keep it protected. just to make sure that no one can steal it from us.
It'd be hard to pickpocket all 5 of us, so how about we split them up amongst us?
Right.
Among Us.
Amogus.
Yes.
Right at above table, I was browsing Roku TV at like 2 o'clock this morning because I couldn't fucking sleep, and apparently they have like this Among Us TV show now. It's so big. There's a legitimate TV show. I'll have to dig through my watch history and post it later.
Alright. As you guys begin to reassess the situation, eventually heading back towards the individuals waiting for you as they're very scared, hoping that you're not dead. As you convey and give the information and the volumes that you found throughout the place, enough as they have spotted and seen what conspired is left to hear. These cultists have been here, as they are obviously on the move and destruction and destroying things. So you did find some treasure along the way. You begin to head out further and traveling across the riverbank.
Well, we dealt with the scary bastards once. I figure we could deal with them again. I think we gotta have confidence, guys. Have faith. Coming from the man who literally made a deal with the devil.
Yeah, I don't know if it looks pretty dangerous. Death isn't my favorite thing.
As you guys begin to climb down the Coronard River and spot a stretch of land jutting up the water, in the riverbank, you see a number of feathers dripping about on the beach. As you begin to see upon this jagged shore, you can see the river is a brisk flowing area that outreaches and outstretches. You can attempt to swim across it with some athletics. Or if you see fit, you can climb or jump on a long branch and traverse a makeshift trail along the stones of the water by making some acrobatic checks along the way. Or you can use some survival tactics and try to make something of makeshift with a survival check to make yourself across the water. So there's 3 ways you can do this, and you can do this the way you wish to do it.
I'm gonna do a survival roll.
Remy's gonna hop across the rocks and such.
Alright.
Yeah,
As
I'm
you
gonna give
find
myself-
to do that, roll me an acrobatics check. Remy,
Yikes.
you yikes it as you do take some damage, splashing into the water and getting your fur wet, taking a little bit of damage along the way. As you do take 4 points of bludgeoning as the river begins to be rapid. Roll me athletics to try to swim back to shore.
Help! Help!
See a cat.
Athletics is my jump.
As the cat
Strength is my jump
struggles,
stat.
as the water begins to hit you, as anybody wish to help the poor cat out of the water, are
Yes.
welcome to, as you take another 4 points of damage.
Ooh.
As the rocks
Could
hit
I
you
use-
underneath.
Am I able to? Could I use survival to try and reach? Maybe
Sur-
with like using frostbite to freeze the water
You
to
can
make
try
a path through.
If you wish, if you want to, you begin to freeze the water aggressively, but the rapids are too aggressive as it breaks the ice easily enough.
Yes.
Do you want to do anything else? What about you?
Anybody have a rope?
Yeah,
Anybody
rope.
with an explorer's pack? Did anybody pick explorer's pack?
I do.
You do? Awesome, cool. Okay, I borrow it. Then I want to get the rope and then go over here,
All right.
tie the rope to this tree right here, and then say catch and then throw the rope
All right. You can roll an
as far as I
acrobatics
can
or
out that
athletics
way.
check, Remy, to grab it.
We're doing
15, you
acrobatics.
grab it by the skin of your teeth, and as you watch the two of them begin to heave and hoe, you're back on land as you have some rather gnarly marks, some rocks that have scraped across the bottom of your back as you were swept in the water.
You know, I heard cats
It's
can't
like-
swim, but this is ridiculous.
I thought I could make it across the rocks. He's like shivering. He'll eat his other good berry, and he'll for one extra point of damage or one extra hit point. Like he's like shivering. I thought I could make it. Don't fall in the water.
Who wanted to roll that survival check again? I want to roll with them, so we can
Cool,
like
you
make
can help
a
each other
raft.
up, yeah.
Yeah,
can roll a
so
survival
would
check.
one of us roll with an advantage?
Yes,
You
that's
could do
how it
another
works.
survival check.
Okay.
I get a +5.
Oh yeah, you could do it. Yeah, I get a +3. So roll with advantage because I'll be helping you.
Hey.
And we tie 2 ropes together so we can string it across.
Okay,
take
first
one
one's great.
Ooh. You get advantage, so
Nice,
roll
nice
again.
one
Velvet,
there.
as
Yeah,
he's
roll
giving you
again.
advantage.
And I want to give guidance on this second one. Be like, yo.
21.
Okay,
there
Never mind,
you
it
go.
doesn't
All
mean that the
right.
unnecessary guidance pulls through once
As you
again.
slowly begin to convey something, as you can see, a rope across by swinging or climbing, potentially. As once the rope is secured, you could potentially use across the rope to secure it. So someone can obviously climb or swim to potentially secure it on the other side where you can traverse it. Building a boat would take hours.
Yeah, I'm gonna sit this one back for now. If any of you can do that, that would be great.
So you have survival tactics. So you know how to do either you can a vine branch, but you have ropes. You can use that to tether your way across. You just need someone who's strong at swimming to swim across with that rope, or potentially someone strong at climbing.
Don't look at me.
I have the
I tried
survival,
and I
but I don't have
failed.
that stuff.
Strong at either.
Here's an idea. I have my longbow. We tie the rope to an arrow and I shoot it across.
All right, you can do that. Give me an attack
Yes.
roll.
Sweet.
There you go.
About as good as I could have
As you
gotten.
fire the arrow right towards the tree, embedding it as the rope is secured and tethered, you begin to secure it on the other side with some knot skills across it. So now you have rope to make it across, and you begin to tread yourself across the river with no skill check required. As the cat is scared of its wits, probably helps him out, somebody, because it doesn't want to go in the water again.
You can hold my back. I'm a big ol' orc.
Yeah, he'll climb on the hot orc lady's shoulders. He's trying not to dig his claws in, but his claws are definitely slightly in her flesh.
I mean, I got leather armor on. You can dig into that. Nice thick.
Don't
I can
fall in.
Ooh, I have a bedroll. I can push you across with me.
Oh, little baby.
Baby kitty, you just said my belly button skip.
Yeah, he's just a little guy.
Okay.
My little con artist.
As you guys collect the supplies and begin to return to Billiams, as you eventually return and collecting, as you begin to stealthily begin to move, as you eventually notice, you can roll a stealth check now, as you begin to slowly realize there's feathers everywhere around the river island, as you begin to see something that you have never seen before, maybe likely.
So are we on the other side of the water?
Correct. We're going to go back to an old map.
Okay.
Okay.
As you-
I think Velvet is not getting out of the water.
No, Velvet's still papoosed with me. I's got her.
That's Remy.
Oh, Remy, sorry.
As you guys begin to slowly get out, as Velvet's not too stealthy, as you begin to traverse on the other side of as you're out of the water, Velvet, at this point. As you begin to reach the clearing, you hear a blaring sound of a horse neighing in the direction of Billiam's house. As you can see, Billiam currently not with you anymore, has successfully managed to avoid a celestial beast raging so far, but he may not last very long. So we'll get into a map. As you guys see before your eyes, you're astonished. You see a Pegasus.
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 That's awesome.
I have
Oh,
animal
yeah.
handling.
I
gonna
think
try-
I do well, but I'd rather not.
Alright. As we'll get into
Yeah, I don't have,
encounter, roll initiative.
Animal
Roll
friendship.
initiative. I always forget that guidance can count towards initiative. Which is ridiculous. I don't think it should, but...
Oh, hey, good roll.
Please help! I don't know what's going on!
For some reason, the group initiative doesn't add my modifier. I should have an 18 for initiative.
Alright, you can change it. It doesn't actually. I think it's just using a flat d20.
Yeah.
Alright, let's...
This Pegasus is gonna have a real rough time. Rolled a 5.
So you guys can choose either to combat with it, exploration, or socialize with it. You can play this out differently.
Yeah, as stupid as this sounds, I have a skill that might help here, so I might go into combat.
Alright, what would you like to do, our monk friend?
Okay, so not knowing what everybody else is truly going to do, I want to more try to secure or get in a defensive position to help our friend here. I guess to truly do what I want to do, I'm going to make a double move to get up here and be in a defensive position. I don't want to necessarily show any aggression towards the Pegasus, but I want to make sure that our friend here is not being harmed.
If you
by
want,
either.
you can try to roll your action to persuade it. Maybe calm it down. Maybe you have some social skills to try to calm down the Pegasus. Depending if your character doesn't, you don't have to.
Charisma's my dump stat. I don't want to anger it, so
Okay.
we'll take a defensive position behind it.
Alright. Shaka.
I'm gonna do a double move, much like our friend over there. And
Out of
I
context, out of context, Pegasus are not animals. They are celestial beings.
Oh.
So animal handling will not help for this. They are sentient.
Oh.
They can talk for themselves.
Then I have nothing to help with that.
So you can either fight it, or you can either just watch it, just wait to see what happens, or you can socialize with it and try to persuade it to calm it down.
Hey man, calm down. And I like kind of hold my hands up like, it's all good. We're friends. There's not much else I can do. I double move.
Action dashed. Okay, never mind. So you can't really use an action to persuade it. All right,
Yeah.
Remy.
I'll step forward a little bit and I'll bardic inspire our druid friend because I feel like they'd be the most equipped for all this.
Well, it might not, and if I'm gonna ask when it's my turn, but it might not.
Alright, I'll give you inspiration, as you can spend that towards your next check if you want, or attack, or saving throw. You have a d6.
So what's a double move again?
Action dash,
Oh.
so it's double your speed, so it'd be like 60
Yeah.
feet instead of 30.
Use your action to dash.
Correct.
Got it.
But if you're a rogue, you can use your bonus action instead.
Monks can do it too.
Oh, to be a rogue.
So question. Since you said that the Pegasus like animal handling won't really help with it,
It's not considered. I'm just trying to help you out. It's not
Yeah.
considered it's not an animal. It's a celestial.
would either animal friendship or charm person work if either?
That might offend it if it succeeds.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's not.
You're forcing a charm on it, and if it succeeds the charm,
Yeah.
it'll know it's you, and probably you might see that as a threat.
Mm-hmm. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. How far does this reach again?
You can use a ruler
Oh, the
if
touch.
you want as well.
It's a
Let's see.
touch. Never mind.
Okay.
Or I guess then technically I could have done like here instead.
Okay.
I guess I'll just use guidance right back.
All right. As your guidance, Remy.
Okay. We're gonna get as close as I can to this thing. We're going to attempt to persuade. Hey, you, Pegasi? They, them, Pegasus,
As you can
flying
see, the
horseman.
individual Billiam has a bunch of its feathers. As it was collecting it on the ground, as Pegasus
Oh,
took offense to it. It wasn't plucking
Oh.
off of the creature; it was taking its feathers.
oh. I wanna... Yeah, I'm gonna tell Gilliam to not be so retarded and put the feathers down. Put the feathers down, Gilliam, you fucking idiot.
As he looks at you, as he puts them on the ground.
Okay. Is that my action? Because it was a social interaction?
No, it's a free action. You can
Okay.
try to persuade the creature still.
Okay. And then I want him to back away. And then I want to tell him to back away from the feathers and be like, "Hey, see, you know, we were trying. We're you can have him back now. He didn't mean nothing by it. He was trying to help you pick him up. That's all." Hey, would that be deception since I technically lied?
You can roll deception on it. It will be harder
Awesome,
because
cool.
it is a lawful creature.
It's a 15. Oof.
As the Pegasus looks at you, not too convinced, but it looks like it will go on its peaceful intent away, disappearing and leaving combat, as it will not attack any of you. As William begins to kind of explain, well, they were on the ground and I could use it for my writing, but I didn't know it would convey a Pegasus coming out of the sky.
Yeah. Next time, if it's not yours, you just might not want to touch it.
As he begins to see fit and taking his belongings and seeing fit he had done wrong, unaware of horses of this statue being around the vicinity, as he is quite happy that you guys have took pity on him, as he conveys with you back towards the caravan and heading with the supplies as we wrap up a session here of our one-shot.
All right.
So I hope you guys enjoyed your adventure.
I did very
Oh, yeah, I
much
did.
so.
Yeah, that's fun.
Really enjoyed it.
I don't mean to be the dick that bounces right after the session, but I have I have an in-person session that started like 2 minutes ago,
Okay, go for it, man.
Yeah, go
All right,
for it.
man. I loved playing with you. Let me see because I totally forget your name. Red Comet, thank you so much for DMing. I really appreciate it. I love the accent you put on into your in your inflections and
I
stuff.
go all in.
I really appreciate it. Yeah, I can tell.